Hi everybody, Andy here with etrailer.com. Let's take a look together at these Diode Dynamics SS3 Max LED combo pod lights with brackets. These 3-inch LED combo pod lights are going to be great for seeing near and far, giving you a bright light with reduced glare for improved visibility and safety. As you can see, I do have this light connected to my power source, trying not to blind you with that light. I also wanted to show you that I do have one of the brackets installed on this light. These brackets are going to let you install these lights virtually anywhere on your vehicle. It's going to be a relatively simple installation process. It does include the hardware to install the bracket with the light to your vehicle, and then hardware to install the light into the bracket. And what's great about having the light in the bracket is you're going to be able to adjust the angle of that light however you want it, and then once you have that angle set, you can just tighten it down with the hardware on either side of the bracket. These brackets are constructed of durable aluminum, so they're going to hold up really well for you, and they're not going to have to worry about them getting corroded or anything like that. They're going to stand up to the elements really well. Now let me go ahead and turn my studio lights off here and back out to my wide view just to give you a better example of what this light's going to look like in low light or dark conditions. I'm going to go ahead and shine this light on the wall behind me to give you a look at that beam. So this is a combo beam pattern, as I mentioned at the beginning of our time together. And this is a mix between a driving beam and a flood beam. So that's going to make this light great for all-around general use. This light has a color temperature of 6,000 Kelvin, and that cool white color is going to match most of your factory LED lights. This does have a raw lumen rating of 7,920 lumens and a measured lumen rating of 3,000 lumens. Actually make that 3,500 lumens. And even with my studio lights back on, you can still see how bright this light is, and you can still see that beam pattern. Now this has a peak beam intensity of 35,100 candela. And in case you don't know, candela ratings measure the directional light output. And it's how anything is rated where you want light shining in a specific direction. Lumen ratings are just for omnidirectional output, like your regular light bulbs, where you want light shining in all directions. But for a more detailed description of these ratings, you can visit this product page on our website, or Diode Dynamics provides additional information you can find. These lights have a power draw of 3 amps. Let me go ahead and shut that off so I'm not continuing to blind you. And these lights are designed with a newer technology known as custom TIR optics. TIR stands for total internal reflection. So unlike the older technology that uses reflectors or simple projector lenses, which aren't real efficient at focusing all the light where you want it, this custom designed large TIR optic actually collects and then focuses all of that light forward very efficiently. And then instead of using another external lens, certain lens patterns have been molded directly into this lens surface. So that's going to prevent the normal efficiency loss you see with an outside lens. So when you shine light through any type of glass or plastic, you're typically going to lose up to 10% of that light just from it shining through. So by making it as a part of this lens, you're actually going to pick up some efficiency rather than lose it. This does include the industry standard integrated Diode style connector. So this pigtail is going to plug right into the back of this light and secure with a clip. So that's going to hold very securely. This also includes a breather patch on the back of the light. That's going to prevent moisture buildup in the light. And then heat sinks on the back of the housing. Those are going to do a great job of dissipating heat quickly. And that's going to help prolong the longevity of these lights. Now these lights have been built with high intensity LED chips. They do feature a durable powder coated aluminum construction. That heavy duty construction is going to withstand extreme temperatures, corrosion, vibration, and testing has been completed to SAE standards, just like your factory lighting components on your vehicle. And an interesting fact, Diode Dynamics actually designed, engineered, and assembled these lights right down the highway from us at their headquarters here in the greater St. Louis area. Let's look at some measurements here. The overall width from end to end we're sitting pretty close to 3¼ inches wide. That's going to be the same measurement for our height. Of course, when you add that bracket, that's going to increase the height. So from the top of the light to the bottom of our bracket, we're going to be pretty close to 3¾ inches tall. And then looking at the depth from the front of our light to the end of our heat sinks, we're going to be pretty close to 2 3/8 inches deep. Now these lights do draw high current and they do require adequately sized wiring for safe operation. So if you're not using a Diode Dynamics wiring harness, you do want to be sure that you're using wiring that's 16 gauge or larger to ensure safe operation. Now we do carry a wide selection of lights from Diode Dynamics, so if this isn't exactly what you're looking for, be sure to take a look at the other offerings that we have from them. I'm pretty confident you're going to be able to find just what you're looking for. Well, that's going to wrap up our brief look today. I do hope that our time together was illuminating for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.